and it further alleged the involvement of Ukrainian mercenaries and support from Western intelligence agencies. Okay, my family, yes, I'm using this background today because this is Ghana. They took my light. These days in Ghana, I don't know what is going on. They're just taking our light up and down. We can't tell what is going on. They are frustrating our life. But, you know, I just have to give you this update. You can see that I'm even sweating. My air condition is off. Everything is off. Yeah, so where is Assimi Goita? That's the big question right now. A lot of media houses are asking the question because the, how do you call it? The Prime Minister issue a statement. Was it a statement? Should I call it statement? No. He came and gave speech. All right, let me relax. Let's have this conversation cool. Right? He came and gave a speech. People were expecting rather that Assimi Goita would have come out and give a speech. And the question arises, where is Assimi Goita? You hold on. Now, the Russian back group, the Wagner group who is there, where the Western media, especially France 24 and BBC, have been reporting constantly that they come into agreement with the Tuareg group to leave the region or those towns because they gave up the town and give up on Mali. The Tuareg group has just exposed everything completely. And we are going to connect the whole thing with France 24. They just posted something few hours ago before I came doing this video. What they posted, the headline, we are going to connect it with the exposition of this group, Wagner forces. Okay, so stay with me. Now, Assimi Goita, in the case, the reason why the Prime Minister came out and he was the one who gave speech on live television addressing the nation, yes, addressing the nation, is because it is not because something happened to Assimi Goita, as some people are beginning to insinuate that something has happened to him. No, it wasn't anything like that. What happened is that Assimi Goita declared 2 days mourning for the defense minister who died. So the 2 days mourning is kind of like no activity kind of thing. You know, everybody just, the country is mourning him for 2 days, okay, after the attack and then his injury, and from there he died. 2 days. So in the space of these 2 days, somebody needs to speak to the public. So the Prime Minister up to speak to the public. And so Assimi Goita is completely fine. There is no report that Assimi Goita has been, unalive or something happened, because I've watched some video. People are beginning to claim that Assimi Goita has been injured and what have happened. No, there's no statement or nothing confirming this. I don't know where it is coming from, but Assimi Goita is fine. All right, it is just because of the fact that he declared 2 days mourning. Now, France 24 posted this. I'll show you their comment after they posted this. They posted this, and then when we look at the headline, before we go to what the Wagner group are saying, Mali's ruling junta was reeling. This word reeling that they use is just to tell you that they were panicking, they were in shock. Reeling can mean a lot of things, okay? They are about to fall, they were in shock, they were panicking. There's uncertainty and that kind of thing. There's part of the exaggeration narrative. Mali's ruling junta was reeling on Monday after coordinated attack by separatists and this group sparked 2 days of fierce fighting across the country. It was the most serious challenge to Mali. This is what the conversation is. The most serious challenge to Mali's central government since 2012 rebel offensive was pushed back by the intervention of French forces. What are they trying to push? They are trying to tell you that because of the fact that France is not in the region is the reason why this thing is persisting. They are trying to tell you that France is supposed to be protecting them. They are trying to tell you that France have upper hand. If France were to be here, this thing wouldn't have been happening. Before we go down into it, look at the comment right here. People are not stupid, Now people said, are they not the one who chased out France? First question. But they say, pushed back by French forces? All others were just watching. Somebody says, so according to you, who is supposed to have been their protector? The person asked the question with answer. That is it. It's a question by pack with what we are trying to know. They are trying to tell you that France is supposed to be there. So it is a work of France trying to come back. This is just what it is. This is what these forces, the Wagner group, are saying. Listen, I got this information on Business Insider. According to the information right here, the Russian link primary group, which is the African Corps, this Wagner group, has said that it thwarted what it described as a large-scale coup attempt in Mali, following coordinated attack across several cities. Remember that the Western media reported that these groups give up to the Tuareg group. Remember that they are always reporting how, showing videos, telling everybody that this group, they've run away. But the group said something that they are not reporting. The group said between 10,000 to 12,000 fighters launched assault on Saturday. Wow. So 10,000 and 12,000 fighters launched assault on Saturday, April 25th, targeting the capital, Bamako, the garrison town of Kidal, the northern city, including Gao, Kidal, and Sevare. According to the statement, this is what is on the website. Key targets included the presidential palace, military barracks, and a major munition depot in Kati. According to the report here, this group linked to Russia attributed the incident to the Front for the Liberation of Africa. These are the Tuareg group, all right? And this T group that they connive with. And it further alleged the involvement of Ukrainian mercenaries and support from Western intelligence agencies. They put it in context by explaining that those claims have not been independently verified, and neither Ukraine nor Western government have publicly responded. According to the group, its forces, they have been able to secure all these strategic locations and neutralize more than 1,000 fighters, and asserting that control have been restored across affected areas. Reported also that the Malian government have not or has not issued a detailed statement confirming or disputing those figures that the Russia group put out there. They have not said anything about it. So we will wait for them to reply, to either confirm to us if this is truly 10,000 or 12,000 or it is exaggerated. We don't know, but we want to hear from them. But the key thing is that Ukrainian mercenaries and the Western intelligence agencies that is mentioned here speak loud. Do we need investigation to know what is going on? Last time also, African leaders listened to us. This is crazy. Last time also, with this Tuareg group, Ukraine was mentioned. And this time also, the incident in Mali, Ukraine was mentioned. It's been mentioned right now, together with other Western allies. So, or Western intelligence. So, this is not ringing bell. That it is time to come to the table and take decision that people who sponsor stuff like this need to step aside of the continent. Their interests need to be threatened. We need to end it all with them. Got nothing to do with them. Is it not obvious that they have a particular goal? Some dancing comedy guy is doing this to the continent with other Western, intelligence agencies. Now, when you look at this news circulating that the African Corps, withdrawing, the Malian forces switch. You understand? One of the things you need to understand is that the Malian forces, there was a switch. When the whole thing started, this group back the Malian forces, and then after pushing these guys back, the Malian forces maintain their presence over there, and this group need to what? Go back. So the troop, even in their statement, they made it clear that they left the troops on the ground with the localities and they have withdrawn. It is not that they ran away from the scene kind of thing as the Western media and other media are making it look like. We are following keenly. It wasn't that they ran away or they left the scene without leaving the soldiers on the ground, or there's no soldier on site and everything is in the control of this guy. No, there was a chase. There was a total, control taking over. They have taken over the town, and the soldiers and the localities, the soldiers have the duty to protect their citizens. So it is good we came together and channel operation and did a pushback operation. After that, it's not a bad thing if you pull back because we are already on the ground. And in their second statement, they made it clear that they helped secure all the other, key areas that have been affected. It's been secure. It's in the hand of the military. They just pull back and the military have taken over. What is this that the Western media is all over the places and circulating narrative all over? And these are the same people telling us that Ukraine is here again, and some Western allies or Western intelligence are here again, and they are doing amazing things here. Ukraine, France, and other Western intelligence are doing amazing things here. I'm coding my word very well. And today, African leaders will go to France and then shake hands with Emmanuel Macron. Ghana president will go and shake hands with Emmanuel Macron. And he will come back and say, oh, we show solidarity with Burkina Faso. Of course, we show solidarity with Burkina Faso. But I think where we have written right now, it is no longer about democracy or coup d'etat or whatever. What we need right now is a serious action. Anybody who doesn't want the progress of the nation or any nation around us, the person, we can't deal with the person. But well, look, family, these guys came prepared. it wasn't only about destabilizing a country, it's about destabilizing institutions, because the key focus of their target speak very loud. If these guys are able to know that the defense minister is at home, and they went in there and find their way out with him, if somebody among them can be like, yo, I'm going to drive this car with the vest and I'm going to detonate, and then that thing that they do, it means that before people do that, a huge amount of money needs to be paid to the person's family, and they code the people in such a way that they are doing it for God, kind of thing. If this happened in Mali, Niger needs to be much more vigilant. Burkina Faso needs to be much more vigilant. As they plan this one, they are planning another one also. Tomorrow, we don't want to wake up and hear any. See, the security need to be tight. And the whole thing happened in such a way that the media houses were ready. It looked like all of them were working together. So the reports were flowing. They forgot to be reporting on how Donald Trump in the United States was dragged out by security personnel together with the vice president over there. That place is not even safe.